Indians are one of the minority tribes in Kenya recognized by the government and the Kenyan people. For starters, India and Kenya both share the Indian Ocean. The Indian Ocean borders the southeastern coast of India and the eastern coast of Kenya. This large body of water plays a significant role in the climate, trade, and marine biodiversity for both countries. As a result, Kenya and India have had a long history spanning centuries and decades. It is no surprise most Kenyans have had an opportunity to study or go for treatment to India more often than not. While the Indians have frequented Kenya for various reasons too, including trade and education exchange. But let us now take a minute and re-look into the history of Indians in Kenya before we explore the shared food culture with Kenya and India. The substantial Indian presence in Kenya dates back to the late 19th century, particularly during the construction of the Uganda Railway by the British colonial government from 1896 to 1901. Thousands of laborers and skilled workers from the Indian subcontinent were brought to Kenya to undertake this massive engineering challenge by the colonial masters. However, the connection predates this period, as trade links between the East African coast and the Indian subcontinent have existed since ancient times, facilitated by the monsoon winds. Indian traders, known for their enterprising spirit, had been visiting the Swahili coast, including what is now Kenya, for centuries, dealing in goods like textiles, spices, and ivory. The British colonial period saw a significant increase in this migration, with many Indians choosing to settle in Kenya, leading to a vibrant, diverse community that has played a crucial role in Kenya's economic, political, and cultural life. The legacy of this migration is evident today in Kenya's cultural tapestry, including its cuisine, business landscape, and cultural practices. Indian and Kenyan cuisines, both rich in flavors and spices, offer a fascinating study in both convergence and divergence. Modern Indians and Kenya use of spices. Both cuisines make extensive use of a variety of spices. Indian cuisine is renowned for its blend of spices like turmeric, cumin, coriander, and garam masala. Kenyan cuisine also uses spices, often influenced by Indian and Arab traders, incorporating spices like cumin, cardamom, and cloves, particularly in Swahili cooking. They also consume rice and bread staples. Rice is a common staple in both cuisines. In India, it's often served as plain basmati rice or in dishes like biryani. In Kenya, rice is also central, especially in dishes like pilau, which shows a clear Indian influence. Additionally, bread plays a role in both. India has naan and roti, while Kenya has chapati, which was introduced by Indian laborers. Indian and Kenyan food dishes also have vegetable-focused cuisines. They offer a variety of vegetable-based dishes, accommodating vegetarians. Indian cuisine has a plethora of vegetarian options due to religious and cultural practices, and Kenyan cuisine also incorporates a variety of vegetables, legumes, and grains. Both have been influenced by historical trade routes and colonization. Indian cuisine has been shaped by Persian, Mongolian, and British influences, while Kenyan cuisine has absorbed elements from Indian, Arab, and British culinary traditions. However, Indians and Kenyans have some differences regarding their cuisines. Indian cuisine, especially in the Hindu-majority regions, often emphasizes vegetarianism, although there is also a variety of meat and seafood dishes in certain areas. In contrast, Kenyan cuisine is known for its meat dishes, like nyama choma, grilled meat, and sukuma wiki, collard greens and meat. Their cooking techniques are also different. Indian cooking often involves elaborate techniques and a multi-layered approach to spice usage, resulting in complex flavors. Kenyan cooking, while flavorful, tends to be simpler in technique, focusing more on fresh, local ingredients with a straightforward approach to seasoning. Important component of the cuisines is dairy products, but at varying levels. Dairy plays a significant role in Indian cuisine, with ghee, clarified butter, yogurt, and paneer, cottage cheese, being integral to many dishes. In Kenyan cuisine, dairy is used less prominently. Also, Indian cuisine is often characterized by its use of chilis, offering a range of dishes from mild to extremely spicy. Kenyan food, while it can be spicy, generally has a milder heat profile, often using spices for flavor rather than heat. Another difference is seafood. Kenyan seafood cuisine offers a diverse and flavorful array of dishes, drawing from both local and international influences. Favorites include fish curry, made with fresh fish in a spicy curry sauce and coconut milk, often served with rice or chapati. Grilled lobster, marinated in garlic, lemon, and spices, is a luxury item savored in coastal areas. Prawns peri-peri, marinated in a fiery sauce and served with vegetables or rice, adds a spicy touch. The Swahili dish crab samaki combines crabs with spices, coconut milk, and tamarind, typically accompanied by rice. Fish biryani puts a coastal spin on the Indian classic, layering marinated fish with spiced rice. Octopus in coconut sauce features tender octopus in a creamy, spiced coconut sauce, enjoyed with rice or ugali. Fried calamari, a popular snack, consists of crispy, deep-fried calamari rings served with a tangy sauce. Lastly, mushudzi wa samaki is a traditional fish stew with tomatoes, onions, and aromatic spices, often paired with rice or ugali. These dishes showcase the rich seafood culture of Kenya, blending various spices and cooking techniques to create unique and tantalizing flavors. Indian coastal regions also have a rich tradition of seafood, but it's less prevalent in the inland regions. In short, while Indian and Kenyan cuisines share similarities in their use of spices and some staple ingredients, they diverge significantly in their treatment of meat, cooking techniques, and the overall complexity of flavors. Both cuisines offer a delectable and rich culinary experience, deeply rooted in their cultural and historical contexts. So, if you are a Kenyan, you may as well be consuming Indian food, thinking that it is a dish that is originally Kenyan. Of course, differences will be found based on the taste because the preparation techniques are different. It will remain so for some time, even in future, because Indians have persisted, and in Kenya, they have played a pivotal role in the business landscape, contributing significantly to the country's economy. Their involvement spans a wide range of sectors, from retail and trade to manufacturing, real estate, and information technology. Many Indian families, who initially came to Kenya during the colonial era, have established successful businesses that have grown over generations. Retail businesses, including supermarkets and clothing stores, are prominently Indian-owned, often serving as community hubs. In the manufacturing sector, Indian entrepreneurs are involved in industries such as textiles, food processing, and building materials. The real estate market has also seen substantial Indian investment, with the development of residential and commercial properties. Furthermore, the growth of the information technology sector in Kenya has attracted Indian expertise and investment, reflecting India's global reputation in this field. Indian businesses in Kenya are known for their entrepreneurial spirit, resilience, and ability to adapt to the dynamic economic landscape of East Africa.